guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So, collective, when it comes to this message, okay, you could be dealing with someone, it could be platonic or not, right? It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a family member, it could be a job, whatever it is. Take it how it resonates, okay? But the energy behind this is this worth fighting for? You know, is this worth staying in? Is this worth continuing to feel a certain type of way? It's kind of giving like throwing putting things under the rug, right? Because I'm also hearing, do I stay or do I go? Okay. So I don't know, maybe you can be on the fence, you know, when it comes to a certain person, place, or thing, as far as like whether you want to go to a different side or you want to stay on this side in which you're in, right? Now, I got this download. I was like, oh my God. Y'all, I got this download because I was randomly scrolling on Instagram and I seen a drop of Joyner Lucas's visual, right, with Maya. And it's called Nevermind in NVM, right? For the people that's older and is like, you know, what is NVM Meyer and Joyner Lucas? Nevermind, that's what it's called, right? So, y'all, when I tell y'all, hey Glacier, when I tell y'all, when I was looking at that visual, it was almost hard to look at because it was just like, damn, that really brought me back to a time where I felt that shit. And it was just like, damn, like, and I love, and listen, I love creative directors, okay? Because when I was watching it, I love the fact that even though Maya was mouthing the song, it was narrated by I think it was Joyner, right? Yeah, it was a male though. So I feel like that in itself shows so much of a statement when it came to that video with Maya, because it showed that like even though she was mouthing the lyrics, she was in like a masculine energy, right? Y'all, that shit was so crazy. I was watching that shit. I was just like, ooh, damn. Like it was so heartfelt. I don't know who. I gotta look and see who directed it, all that stuff, because it was just like, damn, y'all really did that. Like I really felt, and then at the end, it was just like nothing happened. It was just like, I love you too, whatever. And it's like, you know how you just have so much. Have you ever been in that type of relationship, whether it be a friendship or whatever it is, a romantic relationship, where you had so much on your chest that you wanted to fucking say, that you wanted to say, and you didn't? It's like, I feel like that hurts way more. I don't know. I mean, to each his own, right? But like that's just like internal chaos and conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't say those things that you wanted to say. It's easier, you know, when somebody blatantly just tells you or you know shows you the type of person that they are, right? Because then it's like, you know, it's like, all right, cool. Some of you guys could have been dealing with people who just wanted to bring out a certain side of you because they wanted to see how that looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like if somebody is choosing to operate in a calm, cool, calm, and collective type of way, I just don't understand as to why some people want to see that certain side. Maybe because it's like I don't know. I feel like with those type of people, they just want to know how far that they can like test you, how far that they can go when it comes to you. And it's like, well, why would you want that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want that? Hey, y'all. He says, I'm from the top of Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. Hello. Hey, Edward. Hey, Cara. Hey, y'all. But listen, there is a situation here where you just like, is this worth fighting for? Like, do I want to just keep allowing or enabling someone, right, to grow or heal in a certain type of way? It's kind of like whatever this is, it just feels as though somebody is hurting themselves more by holding on to a certain situation than letting it go. Like that awkward is given, like even just from the videos, it's like that awkward silence, or like you lay next to somebody and you can like feel the fucking tension in the room. Like, I don't know, it's something like that with someone here. Okay, because I'm getting that Destiny's Child song. You can have a child with someone, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's name could be Destiny. Um, but I'm hearing that If song. If I don't pick up the phone like I used to for you, don't you take it personal if I don't do all the things that I used to do. I ain't mad at you if you get to feeling stress up in your chest, thinking that you about to lose. Baby, it's true. And if you losing out on sleep, home worrying about you. If you don't know, now you know you're gonna miss my love. And I ain't worried about a doggone thing, cause I was true and I gave you. Y'all feel like y'all like put all your might into this situation, this friendship, this relationship, this whatever it is. You feel like you put in as much as you could as far as like not getting something reciprocated. But even with that song titled If, right, it's making me think of like a sorry ass apology, right? This is like, oh, I'm sorry if I offended you. It's like, no, you did. You did. You did. It's no if. You feel me? It's no if. You absolutely did. So it just shows like the disregard as far as like someone's feelings here. As far as like admitting, right? That's like a way to kind of to dance around admitting some shit. Like, if I did that, like, no, you did. You did. It's no if, like I said. I don't know. Maybe this is someone here where it's hard for someone to admit that they were wrong in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Hey, Jennifer. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. Somebody can be from like a Spanish type of culture. Okay. I don't know why it's giving all about the Benjamins when what's her name was going off on him. I don't know, maybe somebody can be going off on someone in regards to like finances or, something like that. Okay. Maybe somebody feels like they're the one pulling majority of the weight when it comes to finances in comparison to someone else. As far as like, uh, finding resources or operating in a purpose or, like doing something. So it's not just all on one person. Okay, because I get it's like a woe me type of energy. Okay, especially if it's in like a friendship. This is like somebody that leaves everybody else to do their dirty work. Like they don't want to put themselves in a position to make something right. This is like somebody that will use other people in order to achieve whatever the fuck they want to achieve. It's so weird. Like at our grown age, okay? At our grown age. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And this is what I feel like maybe you stop fighting for when it came to these certain type of friends. It's like, yeah, if you don't know how to have adult conversations, or if you don't know how, to address however it is that you feel, then maybe this is just not the friendship for me. Right? I feel like that's where a lot of y'all is at with it. It's like, yeah. gotta go. It's making me think, and I got that from you remember on Two Can Play That Game? It's like people think it's a game, but it's really not. When it comes to you, collective, it's really not a game. I'm here all my life. I had to fight. Y'all stupid. Hey, all my life I had to fight. So y'all like shit. When it comes to a relationship based off of your experiences, right? When it comes to a friendship based off of your experiences, when it comes to that job, and so on and so on, right? At the point that you're at now, is like, I don't even want to feel like I have to go up against anybody that is in my life. If it feels like that, maybe you ain't supposed to be here, motherfucker. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. Because I feel like you're at this point now where you're weighing out the pros and the cons of shit, okay? Again, do I stay or do I go? All right? I feel like this is somebody that you feel is somebody that, you know, you hold near and dear to your heart. I do feel like there's an ex energy here too. Okay, this is somebody. Hey, Zion. This can be somebody. No, you're not late. We only 11 minutes in. This might not be too long. But you know, once I get to yapping about the downloads coming in, shit. But I do get an ex energy around here. This could be somebody that you dated, somebody a situationship, whatever the case may be. Okay. Now this person can be in a whole other relationship, a whole other situationship, whatever it is. Okay, but it's like, what is that song I'm hearing? They say when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be. Where I wanna be. Come on, collective. Somebody do not want to be where they at, okay? And it's because they want to be where you at. But it's also a new energy here too, because I'm hearing, I want to be the one you love. Baby, I want to be the one you... Oh shit, collective. It's kind of like you stuck. I don't know if you stuck between a rock and a hard place, or you got one foot in, one foot out, or I don't know what the situation is. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it's like you have this new energy here that wants to be, they want to be a part of your life. But it's kind of like that's when the test comes, right? Soon as you find someone, the person that you're going to be with, this is when that past energy wants to come in, right? And they want to fight for it. It's almost like a motherfucker can smell it on you. You know, like your pheromones or whatever it's called. They can just smell it on you. Some of y'all, that makes me think of that one post I seen. I don't know what the hell I done brushed up against, but my elbow is itching. The helly. Anyhow, it's making me think of this one post that I had seen when they were talking about how like men can smell our pheromones. Like they can smell they can smell when it's like that time, when it's that time when you in heat. Wait, do y'all follow what's his name? Zoe? Zoe, he got the locks and something. Somebody can have locks here. But like he was in the car. He was like, "Oh, the daddies is out." He was like, "Hold on." And it was so funny because before the video ended, he was like, "I am in heat." Some of y'all, it's around that time. It's ovulation time. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you've been abstinent. You know, you've been celibate. I don't know, but she is meowing. Or, you know, I don't know. Somebody ready to let the dogs out. Maybe that's what you fighting all your life. You have to fight. Hey, Slay. Hey, Dirt Bike. Oh my God. But listen, because like, I don't know, maybe some of y'all are going through that journey of just really focusing on yourself, right? And when it comes to you wanting to open up to somebody on that certain type of tip, it's like, is this worth it? Like, am I gonna be, even with the fighting energy, like, am I gonna beat myself up afterwards from dealing with this person? Is it worth it? I don't know. Some of y'all, I'm here. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down for September birthday. It's your person. You can get it wet. Okay. Hey, some of you guys could be sapiosexuals, okay? I don't know. It could be something in regards to hey Riley. Hey Noah. Somebody gets turned on because on that part, I think she said it's your pussy if you can get it wet. It's your pussy you can get it wet if you got a big. Let me search it and let me find out how hard I gotta work it. It's your pussy. Yeah, somebody is a. Have you ever talked to somebody collective? Have you ever got like turned on by talking to someone? That's what this is. Like, I don't know. Somebody get turned on when they get to talking to you. Maybe they be trying to fight their own demons or self from doing whatever it is that they want to flip it and reverse it. But that's a thing here. That's new energy, okay? Whoever this new person is, I feel like it's very new. It's just like honeymoon phase, you know? This is somebody who you probably don't know, because I'm hearing, is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? Y'all, wow. Yo, I think this is somebody, you don't know what this person be liking. You don't know. You don't know. They ain't showed you yet. Okay, but it's very lighthearted. But I'm hearing, um, what's that song? It's the simple things. It's the energy. You become the blessing. You become the blessing given to me. It's something about the you zodiac and not my son. I don't know, maybe y'all zodiacs go together, okay? That can be a thing here if you're somebody that like looks up birth charts and stuff like that. Okay. Maybe it's like clear that y'all could maybe be incompatible, but it's something that is like it's making somebody feel like it is compatible. I don't know. That could be a thing here as well. Okay. This is like a water and a fire sign or something, like total opposites. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Maybe it's the fire, the passion that causes that. I don't know why I feel like somebody be pissing somebody off. Not intentionally though. Maybe intentionally, maybe intentionally. Somebody, I don't know what this is. Somebody wants to fight with you. I don't know. They want to I don't know why. I don't know what this energy is. This is somebody that like wants some conflict with you. Okay, partially I feel like this could be in regards to somebody who could be like very passionate towards you, and maybe this could be somebody dealing with someone or whatever, but like this other energy like feels away because of how passionate whoever their person is towards you. That pisses somebody off. They're like, what is it about this girl? What is it about this dude? As to why this person wants to deal with them. Something like that. It's like I heard of an ego here. So this is somebody, because they know this or they feel this or however they got this information, right, as to how their person per se feels in regards to you is what causes them and they Somebody pronouns can be them and they. That's what I'm getting. But they are you. And it's because of you, I feel, I feel like, collective. Um, yeah, it's where I wanna be. She's crying out to me. How could you let this be? Somebody did not expect to fall for you the way that they did. Like you kind of, collective. I don't know. You kind of It's not a bad thing, but it is for someone that is in their old ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking too good for them. But you kind of help someone elevate in ways in which maybe the person that they're with never um showed them was possible. Even with like the maybe the friends that they have, or it's like you were some sort of a catalyst for someone here unknowingly. You didn't know that you were going to play this much of a major part in someone's life, in however short amount of time or long amount of time, whatever it was, but you did. You definitely did. you know and this is like somebody that was so accustomed to living, thinking, doing, or being a certain type of way, to where when they came across you, you kind of like opened up their eyes to other ways in which they can do, be, think, act, or go about. Totally different from what they're used to, right? And that's the thing as to why we come across certain people, places, and things, is to open up our consciousness and our awareness to what else there is of life. Like, we don't always know everything until we come across someone that lets us know, or puts us up on game, or shows us, or teaches us about certain things, ways of being, ways of thinking, or whatever, that elevates us all across the board to help us get to where we're trying to go. Look at that plane, y'all. Okay. I feel like a lot of y'all is catching flights, not feelings, okay? Because somebody here is definitely up in their feelings. They definitely up in their feelings. I feel like even with that energy, like you are escalating, collective, or I mean elevating. Somebody got an escalator. That's what I'm hearing. But you're elevating, collective. You're out of reach. I'm hearing out of sight, out of mind. Okay? I feel like you guys can be in hermit mode. You're just not dealing with people who want to have chaos and conflict with you. Even with the hermit energy, right? It has a lot to do with self-reflection, looking within, doing the shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Those dark parts of us that causes us to react, think, or be, or do certain things based off of what we were accustomed to growing up, right? But it isn't until like certain people start to walk away from our life, or on the other receiving ends, those type of people tend to make us feel a certain type of way, or about ourselves and how we should move and things like that, to where like we come across people that help remind us like, hey, you don't always have to think, do, be, or act that way. You know what I'm saying? It's given like it's a million ways or 1,000 ways to skin a cat, right? Maybe you only knew two. Okay, maybe speaking of skinning, it's making me think of like fishing or something like that. And it's funny because one of my clients, he was just showing me, him and his girl had went to Hawaii. Okay, Hawaii could be significant, and he was showing me how they had ate I guess like I forgot what type of fish it was, but he was showing me the video of them like filleting, the girl like filleting, or like cutting the fish and stuff like that, fresh out the water. And I think it was like poke. Yeah, because we was talking about poke. So yeah, it was that one. Some of you guys can like to go fishing. Some of y'all can like poke. Okay, I just had me some salmon poke. On the real. I don't know. I feel like some of y'all can like be. I'm strong because I picked this up on another read. Like some of y'all can be vegan, and like maybe y'all trying to fight like eating meat or stuff like that. Maybe you thinking of like, okay, well maybe the next cleanest to no meat is fish, or raw fish, or maybe that can be significant or a thing here too, to kind of like gradually get you back into eating meat again. As far as this source of protein, that can be significant for someone. Okay. There's also energy here, collective, of someone, because it's given the boy is mine. The boy is mine. The boy is mine. The boy is mine. Okay, somebody's name could be Brandy. Somebody's name could be Monica. Okay. It's like whoever the other energy is in opposing to as a aside from you, collective, again, it's giving that Maya right song, that never mind. It's like they have a lot to say, but it will make someone feel like they are. It is though. It will make somebody feel like they are like jealous or envious of you, but they are. They are. But if they were to speak on what really bothers them, it will reveal just that. So when it comes to like what's wrong with you or whatever, it's kind of like never mind, whatever. Like you're not getting it. You're not. They don't want to say it out of their own mouth. Like as far as however someone makes them feel in regards to you. So this can be somebody that nitpicks someone about you. Like why, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're doing, however they're interacting with you, whatever it is, like somebody is just like, I don't know why I'm hearing a wild goose chase. Like somebody just feel like they're on a wild goose chase. Okay. There's also energy of somebody here, okay, that could be chasing you, but they're not really saying nothing. Like I said, like it's not in that energy of the Maya and the Joyner Lucas song, right? It's like it's more of a somebody likes the chase, or I don't know, somebody likes the fact that they gotta chase you a little bit. That they like that. I don't know if this is what turns this person on or whatever the case may be, but I'm hearing, why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in there. That's funny as hell. I mean, with dog energy, I feel like somebody could be loyal or wanting to be loyal to you, and they want to move fast. Like that's this chasing energy. They like, oh, you like, I don't know. it's something here because it makes me think of Tom and Jerry. Somebody's name could be Tom, somebody's name could be Jerry, but it's making me feel like this person wants to be like your number one. Okay, because it's making me think of MySpace. This could be somebody that likes to come into your energy, your space, your whatever. Like they like to just be around you. Because you remember on MySpace, Tom was the number one, right? He was number one. No, just playing. If you know, you know, collective. He was number one. Somebody's spot they feel like they spot got moved down when it comes to them and you, okay? Somebody feel like they spot got pushed down. I don't know if you got a roster. I don't know. You could be dealing with somebody. Maybe they know each other. I don't know. Somebody just feels like, how did this motherfucker get? I get it in that way. I get it in maybe you popped out with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? And somebody is like, how did this motherfucker get this person before me? Like, it's you know what I'm saying? And then that's when this person want to come and fight for it. Like, oh, how you been? They want to put all the pressure now that you done show the motherfucking arm in your Instagram story. child. You didn't show the Cuban link. Collective! Why did you show them Stacey Adams? Damn. You didn't show the low-cut Caesar with the deep waves from the back, Collective. God damn. You got somebody pressed. They want to fight. They like, hold the fuck up. Who neck is that? You got whoever this person is in your energy could have dealt with. You know, it could have been like, you post, I post. All right, cool. On some Mortal Kombat shit. Like, oh, shit. Because some of y'all need to watch that reading the game of tug of war that I did just recently. Because, again, whoever you about to be with, Collective, it's going to be past people from both of y'all ends that's going to be trying to pull y'all back to them. Because they like, oh, no. You were a stepper. You were a boss chick. Hell no. Let me get mine back. Hold on. Because if they go over there, they ain't coming back. You damn right. That could be the situation too here with somebody who could be connected to someone else. Okay. It's like once you go Collective, you never go back. Okay. You know how they say once you go black, you never go back. You never go back, okay? Somebody with whatever type of frequency you on, Collective, is totally different from who they are with, okay? And it's making somebody be like, yeah, I can't even relate to this person no more. And based off of how they have grown, based off being around you, or, you know, whatever that is. Oh, shit, Collective. Are you the drama? You're the drama. You are the drama right now. And it's not intentional, though. Collective is not intentional. I don't think you understand that. Like, your presence and your energy, however you have grown, healed into the beautiful woman or the handsome man that you have grown into, you got other people fucking, either trying to clear some shit out to be with you, or it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Want to cut off other people to still be friends with you, or however somebody could have went up against you, wanted to just throw in the towel and just not let it escalate. It's giving that type of energy. This is like, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. When it comes to these other people up against you, it's like, you got it. It's making me think of that Vito song when he was like, you got it, you got it. Oh, yeah. How's that song start off? Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree. Go, girls. Focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. It's time to and know that you got so much. Don't let nobody tell you that it's over. You got it. You got it. Oh, yeah. Some of y'all could have been getting into the gym. Some of y'all could be going back to school to get your degree. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really, you are worth fighting for. Okay, you're not just out here being like how everybody else want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your own routine going. You got something going for yourself. You have goals. You have career. You have a career. You know, you have a purpose that you're operating in. So, you know, with all of that on your plate, why would you want to have to fight with the people that is around you, that you're working with, that you got, that's your blood, that's your, you know what I'm saying? What, that is the least of your concern as far as what your mission is right now. Okay? Like, sometimes you don't know how being with the wrong person, with the wrong set of friends, at the wrong job or whatever, can really set you back from operating in your purpose or being where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You in that relationship and you not going full throttle because you don't want you, because it's the energy thing, as far as like not wanting to feel as though, you know, maybe because you are the feminine energy, right? Even with that reference of the Maya video, how she was mouthing it, but it was a masculine's voice. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be the motherfucking voice of reason when it comes into the relationship, when it comes to moves and taking initiative and shit like that. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be like that, then like, what I need you for? if you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that could be significant as to how y'all be feeling. You know, and also the same for my masculines, you know, like, you, maybe you want to do for someone in a certain type of way, but maybe their demeanor, you know, can come off very masculine. Or, but I get that in two ways, right? I can get it in the sense of like an entitlement type of energy, as far as having this masculine energy as far as what they feel like someone should do, and also get it in the sense of a masculine energy that could be intimidated by a feminine energy here. You know, like, maybe I feel like the feminine energy is someone who really doesn't like argue or isn't really that combative. So this could be a masculine with the insecurity energy. It could be like a masculine that is they get the validation that the feminine likes them or cares about them if they act in that type of way. Right? And I feel like that goes a lot with what somebody is accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you care about me because you done cussed me out, you done blew my phone up, you done popped up at my house. You know what I'm saying? You're questioning me as to why I have not hit you up and shit like that. It's like, when you like somebody, why the fuck you gotta do all of that? Like, why do you have to do all of that? Why do we have to fight, argue, and cuss each other out for you to know that I care about you? I'm hearing easy like Sunday morning. Like, love is not hard. We make it hard. We make it hard. You know, I feel like when you really like love someone, you take the time to listen on both ends, as far as like the ways in which, at whatever point you are in life, the ways in which what makes you feel love. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you like to be shown love? Even caring to ask that shows a lot about someone and what they even want with you. You know, shit like that. Like, you can tell a lot about someone, I feel like, based off of their conversation, like the shit they ask you, as far as if that determines like what type of position that they trying to have with you. Because I feel like as I'm getting older and just like connecting with people as well, is like, when it comes to people that wants to be in like close proximity of me, and just based, again, how everybody goes off of their past experiences, it just makes, like, someone entering into your life is not or staying in your life, right? There could be people that you grew up with that are still in your life. Like, everybody can't come in, can't go. Like, some of you guys cannot like a lot of people in your house, or people at your house in general. You know, like, maybe a certain type of energy that, you know, that's like brings chaos and conflict, that fighting energy, and you like, yeah, I just don't want that up in here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Okay. But all in all, when it comes to this type of energy collective, I feel like the majority of it is for you to speak on how you feel. Don't just say, somebody's, like I said, somebody say, what's wrong with you? Or you want, even if it's kind of like checking your own energy before you walk into these certain type of conversations with people that may give you that energy of like you talking to a brick wall. You know how, again, never mind. It's like finding a way to still get your point across, without like giving up getting your point across, because you can still speak your piece and you can still leave a situation, or you can speak your piece and still stay in that situation. It's totally up to you, given whatever your situation is. But this is given, I'm hearing like farewells, like this is farewells. I feel like, for a lot of y'all have fought y'all whole life, is what I'm getting here. This is like you wanting to break away from a certain type of relationship that you have always seen growing up, being around, or whether it's your friends, your family, yourself. It's just like something gotta give. Okay. And that just means that you are ascending collective. Like the certain type of people, places, and things that you used to be around, you are just no longer resonating with, and that's okay. That is okay. Because based off of y'all energy, I feel like a lot of y'all are leaving certain type of lifestyles, and that's causing some type of conflict with people too, because you know you're just choosing to want to do better, and when people are so accustomed to wanting to do the opposite of that, it can kind of make some people feel like they are being left behind, and that can make them feel upset, because it's like, well, I want to go where you are going, but like I don't know how to, and it's not something that you can teach someone. That's based off of experiences and the people they come across, and shit like that. Like I said, that's why I feel like you are a catalyst. Like you start the domino effect. You start the domino effect. You can't help the fact that you do. That's how you know you chosen, because what's that song by LaRusso? He was like, I was a leader. He said I was a leader before I had followers, or something like that. Yeah, like you can be the type of person where people be waiting on your opinion or your say so or your go in order to move. Okay, it's given, when I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. It's like you set the tone, collective. Okay, so a lot comes with that, with other motherfuckers that feel like they set the tone and they don't. And even though you ain't gotta say shit, you ain't even gotta use a tone. Somebody's name could be Tony. You ain't even gotta say nothing. That's how powerful your energy is, collective. You don't even gotta say nothing. Okay, there's energy here, like they have like these FUIs. Okay, this I don't know what they're arguing with someone, because I don't know, like the way somebody looks at you. I don't know, because I'm hearing you ain't gotta say too much. I could tell in your eyes. I could tell you want to. Somebody could have a wandering eye or something like that. Okay, that could be something that causes someone to argue and fight and go back and forth or whatever. Okay, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's probably something somebody got to grow out of. Like, Because again, it's given that, why must I be like that? Why must I change the cat? Like, somebody just can't help it. I don't know. They can, but I don't know, collective. Maybe they don't want to. Like, I feel like this is in regards to a relationship where, like, because I'm hearing that song. I've cried my last tear yesterday. Yesterday. Can heal. There's no heart. He can. All things work according to. I can't. Who sings that song? I haven't heard that song in so long. Yesterday, yeah, like somebody's done arguing, going back and forth, crying over a situation. Like somebody's completely finito with something here. Okay, again, that plane. Somebody's like, I'm catching flights, not feelings. Like somebody wants to live their life. They want to have fun, and they're tired of like always being depressed with being with someone, or always in their feelings, or somebody is tired of that. Somebody's tired of that. Okay, collective. So again, write those pros and cons out when it comes to the people that's in your life. You know what I'm saying? Are they adding to you? Are they draining you? Are they taking from you? Are they motivating you? Are they inspiring you? Are they pushing you to be a better person? Because sometimes when you got those type of people in your life that's pushing you to be a better person, it may feel like it's aggravating, it's annoying. When it's something that like you just know within yourself that you have to do, but it gets to that point when you hear it from other people. You know, and it's not to attack you. You know what I'm saying? It's to help you. Yeah, sometimes some people could say it a little better. Oh, it would tone here, right? With tone. But the fact of the matter is, like, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's just letting motherfuckers go astray and ain't saying shit. Okay? So when it comes to the people that take the time to say shit to you, or if you're that person that take the time to say shit to people about what's going on, um, because why waste your breath? Why waste your breath on some shit? Why? Because some people that will see, okay, just let people do what they do, right? It's not even worth getting out of your character, ruining your day, going back and forth and things like that. But, you know, when you really care about somebody, it's to, I don't know why I heard severance. Somebody's cutting ties with some people. For real. I feel like a lot of y'all could be just cutting ties with people. It's given to, you know, what's understood does not need to be explained. It's like y'all, it's like the same thing getting fought or argued about, and it's kind of like you just gonna see how I'm moving at this point. You know, it's like I can show you better than I could tell you. Maybe somebody got tired of telling somebody something, and it's like, okay, this is where we at. Okay, it's collective. Even with that, you know, is it worth the tit for tat? You know, is it worth it? Is it worth it? So this is your message for tonight, y'all. I love y'all. And don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Just really take the time to think things through before you act. you know, because, you know, in the midst of fighting and arguing and things like that, it's some things that you can't take back, you know, and some things stick with some people. So, you know, be mindful of that, okay? But I love you guys, and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Put that bell on so you know that when your girl is dropping a tea. I'm so tired, y'all. Lord. I got some goodies for y'all though, okay? I got some goodies for y'all. I'm building on it, but I can't wait to let you guys know, okay? So you guys can shop, okay? But god damn, it's time to go. Anyways, other than that, y'all, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea when it's hot, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, y'all.